is BumpTv, Ireland's only urban music show. On tonight's show, I am joined by Nugget, who is going to give us a little interview, play some of his music videos and do a live performance. Welcome, Nugget. How are you?
Thanks. Great to be on. I'm good, yeah.
It's good to have you back. You were here a few weeks ago playing with Funzo.
Yeah, I was in with Liam doing a live version of one of the tracks that we have coming. It's called Dublin Tune. There's going to be a video for it, and hopefully sometime early in the new year anyway.
Speaking of New Year, Happy New Year to you.
Happy New Year to you as well, yeah.
What does New Year have in store for you?
Hopefully, well, I've been saying it like for about 2 years since I brought the last album out that I'd work on something new, you know, get a new project out, and I've kind of I've gone through kind of little periods where I've recorded a bunch of new tracks and kind of then never really done anything with them. So I want to kind of get the best of those together in the new year and get something out new, you know, kind of a solid kind of project, an album or an EP or something like that, you know.
So you're going to be a very, very busy person this year.
Pretty much, yeah. Hopefully starting with the Dublin Tune video early in the new year, and then from there just see where it goes, you know.
Very good. And I'm just dying to know, where does the name Nugget come from?
It's been a nickname since I was about maybe 9 or 10 because my last name's Nugent and I kind of spelled a bit similarly. So people just started calling me that in school, and it just kind of went from there. So when I started putting out music myself, there was never really a question of what I was going to call myself. I didn't want to just come up with a stage name that really didn't mean anything. So people called me Nugget anyway, and I've kind of since realised it's a crap artist name, but you know, I've had to stick with it because it's me. And people probably would have said if I had come out and called myself, you know, some name that I can't actually think of, Copper Pipe or something, like, people would have said, why didn't you just call yourself Nugget? So, you know, I just stuck with it. It's always stuck.
So when you were growing up, who were your major influences?
I suppose like rap wise, probably I started listening to Tupac when I was about 13, and from there I got into all kind of different West Coast stuff, and eventually started listening to, you know, New York rappers and stuff like that. And one kind of big influence would have been Big L, because he was a punchline rapper, and I'm big into the whole punchline thing, you know, so I always kind of liked listening to him and catching kind of lyrics, you know. The second and third time you'd listen, you'd get a certain line and that would kind of stick with you. So that was a big influence. And I listened to kind of all the really well-known stuff, Wu-Tang, Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg, NWA, all that sort of stuff. So any kind of hip-hop really, I suppose, had an influence on me. But I listened to I was big into the Beatles as well around the same time that I started getting into rap. And I've always been a fan of kind of different music, Irish music as well. I was always a big fan of Dubliners, like, so when I kind of started listening to Irish rap and I had that Irish accent, it brought me to think back at them, you know, that they were always kind of singing in the Irish accent and everything like that. So when I started myself, it was definitely something that influenced me. I wanted to keep the accent natural and everything like that, you know.
And what age were you when you started writing lyrics?
I suppose when I kind of started writing stuff down, I was probably about 17, 18, and a friend of mine was big into kind of writing poetry and writing raps at the time, and he knew that I was into rap, and I told him I'd come up with some lines every now and again, but I'd never really done anything with it, so he kind of encouraged me to start writing a bit more. And there was me and two of the lads used to write raps together, and they kind of didn't stay into it. So after a couple of years, I got to know some people who recorded their own stuff, and they helped me out, and it's just kind of grown from there. I got to know different people in the Irish hip-hop scene, and, you know, everyone's kind of helped me along the way. So I'd say I started getting really serious about it about 20, you know.
Cool. And when you started off, did you find it quite hard to get a gig?
Yeah, I think everyone does, like, because when people know you've only started off, you know, they don't want to kind of go putting you out there, like, you know, if you're inexperienced. So I kind of just took any gigs I could get. So a lot of the early gigs that I did were opening up for the likes of indie bands, heavy metal bands and stuff like that, and kind of, I suppose, what I thought would have been very tough crowds to go in there and play in front of, but they all always received me really well, and I got a lot of respect off the kind of the metal and indie crowds for actually showing up and playing at their gig and doing kind of Irish hip hop. So that was kind of, it was good to start kind of throw myself in at the deep end playing those kind of gigs, and then eventually when the kind of gig scene in Dublin came back for hip hop, I was getting involved there, and then DFI and everything came along, so I kind of just got my name out through that, you know.
Cool. We're going to take a look at one of your music videos now. Do you want to introduce it?
Yeah, this is Get Mashed Up. It's myself, Redzar, Terrorist, Soyo and Rob Steenson, and it was off the DFI mixtape a couple of years back.
Cool.
DFI.
This is the Fighting Irish Mixtape Volume 1.
Rap Bat League. Battle anybody.
Fuck being polite.
You stereotypical Irish looking bastard.
Straight up and down, troop. Don't even play yourself.
This is the one, yo. Forget them run-of-the-mill rappers. I'm a one-in-a-mill rapper, a double-a-nil rapper with the hunger to kill rappers. A lyrical criminal that has ripped about 100 mics. Hip-hop's equivalent of cryptochronic underlight. In the vicinity, bringing symphony and rhythm. You're injured with an injury, you're simply a victim of these tree free spitting keys, sniffing weed, spliffing knee, tripping key, licking these women leave with us, beat rippers, making a habit of tease to keep with us. Spitting the bars so fast, we did the lyrics and these jitters. When classic flows, habits all demanding anything. Cause we're dropping more sick notes than Darren Anderton. It's understandable, they know we'll handle any challenges. Bunch of brother MCs like some cannibals or cannabis. We're scandalous, only thing your rapper be is bandages. Go and make us sandwiches with damages, we're savage.
It's the time of the day, time to make my way because it's the end of the season. All this pussy pleasing faggot rappers only give it a reason to stop their breathing, so they can see some what they speaking. All about treason, most displeasing, just not believing all that I'm seeing. Daddy never taught me how to knock a fucking prick out, but hell I'm gonna swing on some poser with his dick out. And that's the end, no need to pretend. I mark them 1 out of 10, cause they can't even contend or comprehend what I say or the message I send. Fuck a fashion, I ain't rapping just to follow a trend. I was born to transcend what I say in a song and blow up in your face like a nuclear bomb. And then I'm gone, see you later, won't see me again. I'm anonymous, appear, courtesy in me pen. Don't make me say it again and I'ma leave you in bits. No shit, keep spitting till I rip a full clip.
My flow is the equivalent of sodium and filaments, enlightening you with every quotable I'm hitting with. Terrorists, so you rob, Nugget and Red. Have rappers losing sleep and checking under the bed. Monster on the mic, I'm your nightmare fellas, cause they never lived a life in the rhymes they're selling. You spit shit, infatuated with strife, but it's not believable you fabricated your life. All the tales that you write are fantasies of a geek. Have the image locked down, you're nearly rapping a week. Got a brand new pair of Air Maxes and a hoodie. I remember you in school with Fear Factory on your hoodie. When I was banging hot shit, Def Jam to Rockefeller. You were in a mosh pit head banging, you were Rockefeller. Now you're real hip-hop spitting rah-rah shit. Next week you'll be sucking Lady Gaga's dick.
It's your boy's favourite rap, about to show you how to do it right. No clueless right to do this, nice the truest like you lose at life. You nod your head and your boy to be loving and have a ripping you the fuck off, forcing the government. We flip the fucking script and make the beat break even. That's Tupac, Q, the sickest is and he'll say Steenson. The weed stay breeding, watch us rocking the sick flow. Lads get smacked down because we're all like the big show. On 5,000, you're 44 degrees, and we spit more multis than 40 Cork MCs. So of course it be the fucking truest stuff. Two boards on the go like Wayne Rooney does. And you dudes and thugs, no way in hell these guys are hard fellas. Get some fire at them, watch you melting down like marshmallows. I'll get your ma, she get fucked for the whole day. Look red terror, soil cutting from OK.
See, terror's bigger underground than a fat miner. Well, your career's going nowhere like cars with a flat tire. I'm floating over your heads like a hand glider. Well, you keep blowing hot air like a hand dryer. I'm like a vampire going for the jugular. No terrorists, I want a man like I'm a murderer. I'm like a king in a world of wars. These MCs are only taking up floor space like furniture. I'm pulling boards, I'm amazing son. Well, you keep getting shot down in pubs, just like Eamon doing. I'm hotter than a blazing sun. So when you hear a terror track getting spun, you know it's banging like I'm playing drums. Spit the sickest rhymes for all my people. Now they're saying I got an ego that's as big as Liechtenstein. And every time I spit a verse, I cause a rip in time and travel back to give you classic tracks. Cause you're a bit behind, my shit's sublime. DFI, it's volume 1, so tell a friend to go and get yourself a copy, son. And Mo gets a chop and done like butchers when they're cleaving. It's DFI, Terror, Soil, Nugget, Red and Steenson.
That was Get Mashed Up. So you've done quite a few videos with the Class A's, haven't you?
Yeah, we've worked together a lot over the last couple of years. Like the lads have always been very helpful to me. Like from the time I started out, like they were getting on songs with me and basically just kind of helped me along, get me out there and stuff like that. So I'd owe a lot of kind of the credit and kind of the exposure that I've got over the last couple of years to the lads. You know, all them Nui, Red, Terra, like have really, you know, helped me along. Terra with recording, mastering my album, everything like that. And Jeebus, you know, who kind of is in the background of Class A's, he's like on all the technical side of things, album covers and everything. And Red and Nui have always gotten songs with me, like, and as well as that, Red put me into the DFI at the start, and that really kind of helped me along a lot because before DFI I was kind of unknown, and me and Red battled at the first DFI, and that got me a lot of exposure from there, you know.
Cool. So would you guys meet up that often, or?
I haven't actually seen him since Terra's album launch, but you know, we'd be out in the studio a bit, stuff like that. You know, we'd meet up, and sometimes like even the Get Mashed Up song, that was basically just wrote the verse on the way there and we recorded it. Sometimes that'll happen where we'll all kind of just be around and they'll pick a beat and say, we might as well just write to this and get something done. And a lot of the time they actually turn out to be really good tracks, kind of the stuff that you didn't expect to be doing that day. So there's always something going on if you go out to the studio with the lads. You know, they're always trying to work at something and get something new done. Like their work rate is unbelievable. Like I really need to start even trying to go up to half of their work rate to try and get more stuff out, you know?
Yeah. Well, listen, we're just going to take a look at another music video. Do you want to introduce this one?
Yeah, this one is The Evidence, and it's a song that I featured on off Class A's mixtape on Tick. So it's myself, Red, Nui and Terra, and it's called The Evidence, so check her out.
Do you know who I am? Hook pulled off, folding my hands. The same bloke who made appropriate fly. New sense. Same bloke putting 10 or more years in this thing. I deserve what I get. Success. Now all these mouths wanna talk till the day's old. Every other move we make, then the hate grows. You do songs at got parties with your mates, bro. I do songs with Lupe. Case closed. Don't be mad at Class A's for a stage show. This year I'm living off rap, brother. Take notes. Seeing women eyes rounded in a halo. Out digging while you're grounded playing Halo. Now lay low, I'm taking everything you make, bro. You want gold, keep looking for a rainbow. They know I give them nothing but the fire, son. Your video is car crash shit, Ryan Dunn. The frail heads want a session and we'll light it up. Smoked out, words connected through the iron lung. New sense, witty banter with a violent tone. The sickest rapper in all his songs since time begun. If they don't know who they're messing with, they mustn't know we're the best in it. It's Class A for the depth of it. On the flow, that's a definite. The back catalogs, the evidence, effortless. If they don't know how we lay it down, they need to know where the greatest out. It's Class A. We don't wait around, get the beats and we break them out. Like good shit in a major drought.
Way before we tried to see New and Lupe, I just wanted to see New and Lupe. Remember me, I used to stand in the front row. Now it's pure gold, everything I touch, bro. Back when Red stood holding the Dutch gold can, I was unknown. Now I got a fuckload of fans and supporters. Got the album on order, internationally known, man, I'm passing the border. Rappers want a battle, they can get it for sure. Cause on Son and MC, like a Fenny Shakur, you'll be getting the pure venom, I'll settle the score. Any dope line you had, one of us said it before. Terror's ready for war, you probably beg to record. Down in the smoke room, you wouldn't get in the door. The fella is raw, yeah, the tunes are pumping. You couldn't keep me quiet with a super injunction, bitch.
If they don't know who they're messing with, they mustn't know we're the best in it. It's Class A for the depth of it. On the flow, that's a definite. The back catalogs, the evidence, effortless. If they don't know how we lay it down, they need to know where the greatest out. It's Class A. We don't wait around, get the beats and we break them out. Like good shit in a major drought.
It's Class A's, you can hate us now. Don't have to go to Fairview to see the players lounge. Every day we lay it down like a set of beats by Dre. We got the greatest sound, and that's the reason why your favorites now. Smoke room, we kill a kid. So if it's got the logo with the good trope, balaclava and the pyramid, that shit is sick. And I've been killing this since day one, cause I'm the type to give a shit but don't take none. These little gay cunts talking like these spray guns and rape nuns. Once a fight breaks out, they run. I'm the king of this rhyming culture, most wanted Irishman since the FBI caught Whitey Bulger. Every line is highly vulgar, better peep it out, these sucking mother.
Yeah, Terra, leave it
I
out.
that real life shit, you're just stuck in the movie. Class A's, Red, Terra and Nui with Nugget
We're
puffin'
staying
that
on top of our game, just like Barcelona. Knocking out so many verses, leaving bars and comas. Fill the room like cigars of Rome. And Nugget spark the roller, cause once the music starts it's over. Hit the beat like 100,000 marching soldiers. Got Hill 16s like the park in Croker. You thought I'd just quit and keep my arse at home, but like Paul McGrath can't leave these bars alone. Claim you can't get aboard and it's Newey's fault. Instead you're hitting clubs, getting rubbed by Louis Walsh. I'm pressing albums while you're pressing charges. The pressing passes, we're the best regardless. But what about all the rest are garbage? All these up and coming artists hope to know Red. Class A's run shit like a bloke with no legs. It's safe to say I find you rappers boring. That's why I'm not defending all of you cappers, Jordan.
If they don't know who they're messing with, they mustn't know we're the best in it. It's Class A for the depth of it. On the flow, that's a definite. The back catalogs, the evidence, effortless. If they don't know how we lay it down, they need to know where the greatest out. It's Class A. We don't wait around, get the beats and we break them out. Like good shit in a major
that was The Evidence. When you guys are working together, you're obviously all really, really talented. Is there ever any egos in the room when people go, I want to go first, I want to be the first one in the video?
No, it's. I don't think it's ever really happened. Like when we're writing stuff, usually I've always found it's kind of the first person who's got their verse down will record theirs first, and it'll just kind of happen naturally. Or sometimes like you might decide someone's verse sounds better first, and you'll kind of know to listen to it if your verse sounds better as kind of the first verse or wherever it goes, that way. So no, there's never really been any disagreements over the order that people's verses were going to go in or anything like that. It's always kind of been, we've fairly agreed on how the song's going to go, and it's just kind of a natural thing, Sometimes it's not even a decision, it's just whoever gets up and does their verse, and that's that,
Yeah.
No, there's not really any. The egos kind of stay well balanced,
Brilliant. Let's take a look at your next song. It's called Irish Tune, and it features...
It has Soyo and Class A's on there, and this video's up on YouTube. But actually, it has a lot of views, like for an Irish hip hop video, and yeah, it's doing fairly well. I still quite like the song itself. It was on my album Ready to Die, so check her out.
Cool. Irish Tune.
New breed of poet from the land of the scholars. Break through to every class, man, no matter their colour. Upper classes to those living in the savage squalor. Across countries like the Euro's international dollar. From a place known for its drunk fights and antics. Not an actor, no, I don't have a type to cast. It sounds cliche, but never take your life for granted. Living in a box until you find the casket. This Irish bastard doesn't follow your warnings. Stage dive straight off the top of the morning. I'm a modern day Pierce, cause I'm Irish of course, but I'm also a poet that'll die for the cause. You don't think it's a classic, then I'll spit in your face. Cause this is my Ulysses, my Finnegan's Wake. I got the shit that it takes, so all the heroes that died are resurrected. When I spit, I keep the spirit alive. Yeah, I'm Irish, fuck a gimmick, fuck a stereotype. Representing for my people when I get on the mic. Hustling music and I'm working at it every night. Stick with it till the very end, whatever the fight. Yeah, I'm Irish, fuck a gimmick, fuck a stereotype. Representing for my people when I get on the mic. Hustling music and I'm working at it every night. Stick with it till the very end, whatever the fight.
Are you willing for a shilling? Am I willing for the what? Me people have been struggling since 1902. It's a body rush stop and I was told from God to blast these heathens like a 10-man firing squad. They cast me clover on the sod like they crushing me dream. Yo, they murder men and women for the wearing of the green. Walking through a graveyard, talking to doors. They try and think what they felt, but the feeling hurts. Lord, please deliver me from evil. Compose a scene written on a canvas that be sitting on an easel. The air smells of treason every 4 seasons. I have the answer, but I wanna know the reason. So feel the body whack, hit you with this Irish rap. I need sap chats, get the force of a back slap. And that's that, feel the fire on the track. Me and Nugget show love for this country on our back.
Like a modern Oscar Wilde, my thoughts compiled. Fighting Irish to the core with a boxer style. Got separated from the north like a foster child. Through the centuries of war, never lost a smile. Singing rebel songs and listen to traditional music. Most of these people have toys to part of militant movements. I'm just a poet like Kavanagh, though I'm probably better off now than in the times of Amanda. I'm hungrier than Bobby Sands, seeing through these imposters like a doctor when he's studying a body scan. Doesn't matter what tune I'm on, represent my country more than that cunt in artists on New Quran. So tell Bono we can suck a dick, the fucking prick, and fuck the government. Bunch of ticks that couldn't govern shit. It makes me sick to think they're counting their profits up in the house of a rockets while hundreds of thousands are jobless.
Yeah, I'm Irish, fuck a gimmick, fuck a stereotype. Representing for my people when I get on the mic. Hustling music and I'm working at it every night. Stick with it till the very end, whatever the fight. Yeah, I'm Irish, fuck a gimmick, fuck a stereotype. Representing for my people when I get on the mic. Hustling music and I'm working at it every night. Stick with it till the very end, whatever the fight.
We know the Brits forget the history, memory lasts the 4 seconds. We say 1916, they think 7:15. And the Yanks think a shamrock's very American like. That's why we're on the mic to fight and bury the stereotype. They think my area's like full of Marys and Mikes. We're all contrarian nice and live with fairies and shite. We all drink Guinness and we finish every session with fights. Fuck this business and the simi's, man, I'm setting them right. From the land of terror, economic collapse, political chaos, poverty and property tax. Had a sovereign
sovereignty snatched right from under our nose. Then watch our government cover up every blunder exposed. That's how it goes where we live and see the people can feel. That's why we do these tunes for you, stay true and keeping it real. Fuck a gimmick, fuck an image, fuck a stereotype. I'm representing for my people when I get on the mic.
All the Irish hostile and volatile, a forgotten file at the bottom of a rotten pile reveals a modern style. Oscar Wilde, we fought and got slaughtered, then torture resorted to war that brought us more disorder. North of the border, the plot just ticking. Catholicism, orange orderism, born into a system where there's more victims and warriors than politicians. The devastation of a severed nation, an explanation for the alcoholism and emigration as we face another generation that are facing deprivation. Men that gave into temptation, a credit creation and betrayed them. Now where's the health and education? Deception, demonstrations and revelations. Fuck the legislation. Still we ride it through, stand together, laugh and have a pint or two. Nobody can party like the Irish do. I write a tune for progression through the oppression and blues of recession. So when they question me I tell them,
yeah, I'm Irish, fuck a gimmick, fuck a stereotype. Representing for my people when I get on the mic. Hustling music and I'm working hard every night. Stick with it till the very end, whatever the fight. Yeah, I'm Irish, fuck a gimmick, fuck a stereotype. Representing for my people when I get on the mic. Hustling music and I'm working hard every night. Stick with it till the very end, whatever the fight.
That was Irish tune. When we played that song before, when we had the Class A's in, I asked them what it felt to be Irish nowadays, and they said embarrassing.
Yeah.
Do you think that?
I think, you know, because of how we've kind of let the country get into a certain state, like by how we were during the Celtic Tiger and everything. So, you know, some people do kind of look at us as a bit stupid or whatever for how we carried on or whatever. But yeah, it can be embarrassing sometimes. But at the same time, like, we've a lot to be proud of history-wise and everything. Like, you know, I wouldn't consider myself to be extremely like kind of nationalist or anything like that. But I've always been proud of being Irish, like, and what it means and the history and everything that's come from here, like, you know. Yeah, I suppose I'm proud of being Irish, but at the same time, like, there's a lot of things nowadays like that, you know, we have to kind of say, yeah, we kind of might look like Egypts to the rest of the world at this stage, like, but what are you going to do?
I know. What advice would you have to any of the young kids out there who'd be fans of yours if they want to try and make it in this business?
I suppose kind of don't expect too much to happen, especially overnight. Like if you're going to get into rapping, it is hard to kind of to get good at it and to kind of get yourself out there and everything. Like I think what a lot of like singers when they start out, you know, they're emulating their idol and they'll kind of make kind of a copy of one of their songs, a cover version. And with rap, it's slightly different because you have to go out, kind of find an instrumental, write your own lyrics to it, and it can be hard to get a lot of the different aspects, you know, the timing and the delivery and everything right, you know. So it takes a lot of practice and a lot of trial and error, and people might not necessarily like your songs at first, you know, but you keep at it and keep improving, and you know, like people know there's not a whole lot of money in kind of Irish hip hop or anything like that, but it's more kind of for the love of it, you know. So if it's something that you love doing, don't just give up on it, keep doing it, and you will get better and eventually get yourself a name. So yeah, just keep working hard. Yeah.
Do you see your future in Ireland?
Well, yeah, definitely. Like I could easily go abroad. Like I've a fairly good trade and everything behind me, so there's a lot of jobs in other countries that I could go for. But I've a young child here, like, and I wouldn't go and leave her at the age that she's at, you know. So it is kind of a bit of a struggle nowadays, work-wise. Like I don't have as much work as I did, but you know, I'll just try my best to get by, and hopefully in the next couple of years things will pick up a bit. But I definitely can't see myself emigrating anytime soon, you know.
Very good. We want you to stay here.
Ah, thanks. Well, that's it. I'll cancel the flights now.
Listen, we've got a live performance from you.
Yeah, this is called For the Love, and not many people have actually heard it. I recorded it a couple of months back, but I haven't put it out, and yeah, I really enjoyed anyway getting the live performance in with the acoustic. It's kind of a different sound and everything like that. So yeah, hopefully you enjoy it.
Brilliant. Thank you very much for coming into us.
Thanks for having me on.
Thank you.
See, every time I put a vid out, these kids watch it and click comment. Most of them don't realise I'm not making a big profit. Been rapping 6 years, barely made shit from it. All it's in me wallets and I owe you for a pickpocket. See, I'm not looking for a couple of grand, I'm money in hand. I'm happy we're a couple of fans, and I don't care about the politics of the biz. See, there's already kids who watch all of me vids and comment and shit. Tell me that I'm gonna be big, so don't tell me I won't make it, cause I already did. See, me aims and goals are bigger than just making loads of figures. Taking over Twitter, watching labels growing richer. I'm always gonna stay true to the craft and still chill with class A's, making tunes for the laugh. I don't do it for the money, the booze or the drugs. This music's in me blood, and I just do it for the love. I do it for the love and the respect that I get, for the feeling that you only get from wrecking a set. The buzz of the reaction when the punchline drops. So fuck money, I just do it for the love, why not? See, if the plan was making money, I'd have listened in skill and got a good leaving cert when I was finishing too. I'd rather listen to Will, I'd blast that shit in me room. Years back before I ever got to spit on a tune. Life cash rules everything around me, drowning out these idiots that surround me. Some people tried to clown me, yeah, slagging cause I love rap. I got me battle on and I was rapper with the comeback. A new album dropped and I cop it the same day. Now I seen people buy mine in the same way. That's all I ever wanted, fuck the money and fame. People stop me everywhere, it's getting fucking insane. It's like it's Nugget, no way. I'm a fan, keep the raps up. I know it's sad but it makes me day and I'm mad sure that stuff happens. It reminds me why I'm doing tunes. This thank you was just going out to you and you. Do it for the love and the respect that I get, for the feeling that you only get from wrecking a set. The buzz of the reaction when the punchline drops. So fuck money, I just do it for the love, why not? Yeah! Cheers, guys. Nice one.